All right, it was good to get back out today. Coming off the scrimmage, wanted to, it's kind of the last day where there's, it's kind of a mixed part of it. We did get a little introduction into Georgia Tech, there at the end of practice, but try to keep a lot of speed on speed today. You see guys, work to make some of the corrections and improvements from the scrimmage the other day. Being able to go back and look at the scrimmage, we got what I wanted out of it. Got a chance to see some of the younger guys. Thought some guys really are continuing to push, trying to emerge and define a role with the opportunity. I really like our young group of players that we have. Some of them are still trying to figure it out just a little bit, just the overall. Communication, execution, still diving into the playbooks so they can go out there and play as fast as they possibly can. But I thought it was good work, and basically what I talked about after scrimmage is pretty on point with the execution, the back and forth. There, I thought both sides had an opportunity to respond, and I thought it was a good work day. Today, I thought the defense did a really good job. They were flying around. I thought I saw some communication. I like what I saw out of our linebacking group. I thought Kevin Noles had a couple outstanding plays. Had a couple interceptions today. Offense working a 2-minute. Trying some. Putting them in a couple different situations. With formations and different different things alignment wise. But it's still about coming out here and being able to execute. And that's one of the things I challenge the guys with is every day you come out, it's got to be your absolute best. And that doesn't mean there won't be mistakes that are made, but it's a push for improvement, a push for that growth, and obviously trying to take advantage of the opportunity to go get better. But I thought we got good work in today.
What stood out about Kevin with his journey to get to this point?
Yeah, Kevin. Obviously came in, started as a true freshman. Played a lot. There at the nickel position. Last year, moved around in the secondary. Played more at safety last year, especially with Jarian being able to kind of take over that position. Thought that was going to be a good move for this past season. Obviously going into this year, the ability to get him back at nickel, he's done a really good job. And I think you just see the experience, the confidence, the work that he's put in. He's doing a really good job in coverage, as well as in his fits. So I like the work that he had. He had a great pick in the scrimmage. So he's had three in the last couple days, which is good to see as we're getting closer to game day. But I like what I'm seeing from him.
When you look at Georgia Tech, the challenges they present offensively, obviously they had a really strong way they played, especially the second half last season. How difficult a challenge is that?
No, I think it's one of the better offenses in the league and probably in the country. They return a lot of guys. Up front, I think they do a good job. They got very explosive skill position players, guys that are really fast, are tough to tackle. Running back who's outstanding, over 1,000 yards. I think it was over 6 yards a carry last year. The quarterback makes everything go. Haynes is a really good player. You saw his confidence grow as the season continue to go on. And I think they do a good job of putting those guys in a position to be able to make plays. And he's going to be involved in the run game. They're going to try to stretch you sideline to sideline, but also very physical in their approach and what they want to do. So horizontally, vertically, they're going to try to attack every area of the field. So it's really going to take all 11 having to be on point and playing at a high level.
Coach, what do you see from the safeties outside of Shaquille Brown?
I think. When you look at Devonte Brown, I think he's really done a good job of transitioning to a new position. This spring was a kind of a transitional time for him, but I think he's playing with more confidence. You feel his speed. Obviously he played kind of a similar journey a little bit to Akeem Dent, and he missed a few days there this last week. Was able to get back in scrimmage. It was kind of his first action of last week. Just some rust that he had to knock off, but I like what I'm seeing from him. I think Conrad Hussey is going into his second year as you're really taking some steps. We're just looking for that the elite level consistency. I think he's got as much talent as we have, and just a guy that's really just working on those finer details. But I've liked the progression I've seen. I think KJ Kirkland, Ashlyn Barker, guys have really made some positive strides. Both those guys, were basically freshmen last year, in their first years of the program, and I think they're progressing nicely to be able to help this team.
When it comes to DJ, do you guys want to just know what's a manageable amount of stuff to put on his plate, or do you want him to be able to manage everything that you guys want?
No, I mean, obviously we went through fall camp, and it was a big menu. And guys, we get into a game plan. That's gonna, we're gonna tighten that up just for all things, for process. There's you can only call so many plays, but we've got a good menu to be able to pull from. And obviously some of the things that he's been very productive with is where we're gonna live. And the good thing is he's been really good through this fall camp. So I think we'll be able to have a wide variety of things that we can do, and definitely excited about things I've seen from him for the 14 practices that we've been able to have, and obviously being able to move forward here and getting into more of the game plan.
After 2 scrimmages now, do you have like maybe a good sense of how valuable or how you'll be able to really use the in-helmet communications?
Yeah, and plus being able to do that throughout the spring. We had it basically it's 5 times, and we do use it every day. So that's all going to be a part of it, and making sure that we're as efficient as we can be, and then also getting the quality of information during that period of time and not be overwhelming.
Off subject here, FAMU coach James Coley in his first year. I'm not sure you got a chance to meet him.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts about him?
No, I'm excited for Coach Coley. I mean, obviously a Florida State Seminole, a guy that get a lot of respect for. He's been around the program a lot over these past few years. I was happy when he got the opportunity. We text back and forth, and he's definitely a man that I respect, and he does it the right way. Excited for what he's going to be able to continue to build upon there at FAMU, and excited for the opportunity he's gotten.
I think you talked about it a little bit in the spring. Continuity on your strength staff, how important that's been. The whole group's been here since you've been here. What does that do for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the staff as one, but it's also just for the players. The consistency of the voice and the expectation. These guys that know the players, and they've watched the development, they've watched the growth. The way that they're able to execute a plan and to be able to work with and off of each other, and to seeing those guys grow, because each of them have their areas of leadership that they have, and the ownership within the program. But it's just seeing the way that they approach the work on a daily basis, and how much our players respect them. And I think that there's been a trust that's been built through the experiences of whether it's the conditioning, whether it's the strength and development, all the things that we ask these guys to do, because we do push. But they know the voice, and they know the people that that they know what they're talking about, and they've seen the results.
Thanks, Coach.
Did you say